Hey there, how are you doing? My name is Angel, and I like all things that are mysterious. And currently, this isn't mysterious, but I do want to share it just because of how the news takes shit and twists it up to make it seem more clip-worthy. The one today that I'm going to talk about happened literally, 2 or 3 days after the Walmart stabbing. It actually happened over kind of by a group home I used to work at when I worked for Milestone, when I took care of mentally challenged individuals. But anyways, it happened right by here. So I just kind of want to get into, since this is where the story starts, this is where I kind of wanted to be at. So we are going to start back up here. So there goes my finger. I don't know why it doesn't do that. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So, that's not going to work. Hey, that works great. So, the story that I found is from our local news station here in Rockford. And honestly, it's the only one that portrays everything the most accurate, I guess. So they say investigators try to piece together details of a grisly attack in a southeast Rockford neighborhood that left 4 people dead and 7 others hurt. Rockford police identified the 4 people killed as 62-year-old Ramona Schupbach, 23-year-old Jacob Schupbach, 49-year-old mail carrier Jay Larson, and 15-year-old Jenna Newcomb. Police believe the suspect in the attack, 22-year-old Christian Soto, acted alone. Soto faces 4 first-degree murder charges along with attempted murder and home invasion charges for the other attacks at the homes on Cleveland Avenue and Florence Street in Winnebago County. Soto will remain in jail until his next hearing on April 2nd. And then it says, below is a timeline of the attack as outlined in court documents filed Thursday by the Winnebago County State's Attorney's Office. So it starts off with Jacob and Ramona Schupbach. Soto told investigators he went over to the Schupbach home in the 2300 block of Home Street, which is where we currently are. This is currently Home Street. I don't know exactly what house because it never said, but we are currently on the street where this all started. So it says that he went over to the 2300 block of Home Street to smoke marijuana with Jacob. Soto said he believes the drugs given to him by Jacob were laced with something and he became paranoid. Soto told investigators he grabbed a knife from the kitchen at the Schupbach home and stabbed Jacob and Ramona to death. Mind you, Rockford was still fucking reeling from the other guy that walked into fucking Walmart and stabbed that poor 18-year-old kid. And mind you, I used to work at that Walmart until literally 2 weeks before that fucking happened. So Rockford was still reeling from that, and then this happens. So there's that. It says witnesses told police they saw Soto chase Jacob across the street before Soto allegedly stabbed and ran him over in the driveway with his Chevy Silverado pickup truck. Jacob tried to get away, but he was pronounced dead at the scene along with Ramona. And there are pictures, and I will overlay them later. And then, so the next one, we're actually going to drive to the next spot, and then I will see you guys there.
The mail carrier, Jay Larson, just getting underway a short distance from where we are right now, starting at 4 o'clock. We are near the location where this deadly attack happened and where the crosses are set up behind me right now. The funeral for Larson planned for tomorrow, and it is one of several planned for the next few days. Courtroom observers, including relatives of the 4 killed and 7 injured, ordered to leave the Winnebago County courtroom moments after 22-year-old Christian Soto is ordered held without bond. It was a brief but tumultuous hearing. Soto, appearing in an orange prison uniform, wearing restraints around his waist, stood next to his public defender and shouted at Judge Scott Paganini a number of times, saying, "You're a puppet. You're from the devil. And only God can judge me." Soto was accused of killing 4 people, including postal carrier Jay Larson. 15-year-old Jenna Newcomb, and Jacob Schupbach and his mother Ramona Schupbach during a deadly rampage last week, as well as injuring 7 others during the 20-minute spree of violence. Witnesses say after stabbing mail carrier Larson, he ran over him with his truck twice. Many of his fellow mail carriers and others rode mail trucks in a procession this morning. They followed his delivery route, which was lined with signs and blue lights. The judge ignored the outbursts in court this morning from Soto. He agreed with prosecutors that Soto poses a real and present threat to the community.
So we're currently at the next stop, which doing this and like following his route makes it eerily more messed up, because literally this was only like a block away. So I don't know if people just didn't see him, kind of like what happened with the whole Walmart thing. I don't know. I'm just having, I don't know, because when I see people walk down my street and they act suspicious, like I watch them. So I got that in the back of my head because I'm super nosy, right? And I'm trying to be as respectful as possible when doing this. I mean, I don't give a shit about the guy that, I mean, I'm glad he's in jail. It's where he fucking belongs. Actually, he needs a lot more than that. But anyways, so we're here. It starts off with Jay Larson. Soto, according to court documents, said he left the Schupbach home and remembered taking out the mailman. That's fucking sick that it said like that. Police found Larson with multiple stab wounds in the front yard of a home in the 2200 block of Winnetka Avenue. I don't even know if I said that right. I think I did. I don't know. Larson died at a nearby hospital. Rest in peace, that poor man, just doing his normal job, just like Jason at Walmart, just doing his normal job. It says, a witness told officers he heard commotion outside his home, and Larson told him to call for help. The witness said Soto stabbed Larson several times before running him over twice with the pickup truck. That's even more fucking sick. And then they have footage of, which I'll overlay later, they have footage of the mailman just doing his normal, daily job, And then, let's see. I am actually going to go to the next location, but this is where approximately the mailman was when this happened. This is Winnetka, about the area that, I had received or whatever. So, anyways, we're going to go to the next location.
22-year-old Christian Soto is in custody and being charged with the heinous acts that took place yesterday. We have 4 victims that are deceased.
They are 63-year-old Ramona Schupbach, 23-year-old Jacob Schupbach, 49-year-old Jay Larson, 15-year-old Jenna Newcomb, Jenna's mom wants the community to know that Jenna died saving her sister and her friend.
Upon arrival, Rockford City and Winnebago County personnel saw Soto fleeing from 2 stabbing victims with a knife. He was taken into custody. During the investigation, it was learned that Soto had broken into multiple homes nearby in City of Rockford jurisdiction, and in doing so had beat a young woman to death with a bat, stabbed 2 adults to death, and ran over a mailman who died from his injuries. He admitted that he recognized the mailman who was walking in the street holding mail that he was delivering. He admitted that he stabbed the mailman and tried to run over him with his truck.
So it took me a little while longer just because there was somebody actually sitting out on their porch when I was driving by. So we are currently on, it says Wilcox and Delmar, but according to my GPS, it curves around and turns into this next road that we're supposed to be at. So it says Soto is believed to have gone to the 4800 block of Cleveland Avenue, which around that corner there, that's what that is. Armed with what victims called a katana-style knife. So this motherfucker is walking around with a katana? Like, what? No. Darlene Weber said she opened the door to let their dog out when Soto appeared in the doorway and stabbed her in the left side of her face. Soto then forced his way into the home and attacked Jacob Vollmann and Cathy Gilfillan, who tried to fight him off. Both Vollmann and Gilfillan received stab wounds to the face as well. Vollmann told investigators he hit Soto with a syrup bottle and Soto left the home. Soto said he remembered attacking 3 people with a knife and being bitten in the leg by a dog. I'm glad that fucking dog bit him. I really hope the dog didn't get diseases from biting him, though, because fuck him. Anyways, the next one actually happens on the street as well. So I'm just going to hang out here, I guess. Then it comes to Jenna Newcomb's sister and friend. As officers responded to several crime scenes, Rockford Fire was flagged down to help multiple injured people at a home in the 4700 block of Cleveland Avenue. Officers found 2 girls, a 14-year-old and a 15-year-old, with injuries. They also found Jenna Newcomb, 15, dead in the basement of the home. During a news conference, Mayor Tom McNamara, dude, our mayor's been going to all this shit too, just FYI. Tom McNamara said Jenna's mother wanted people to know that Jenna died saving her sister and her friend. The girls told investigators Soto came into the home, grabbed Newcomb's softball bat, and began beating them with the bat in the basement. So we're actually going to go to the next spot. We're not even done, guys. Like, this guy was on I don't know what the fuck he was on. But we're going to get into what I don't like about news agencies. I like that the local one at least has, like, more accurate information. I really like that they kind of had a timeline so we can kind of follow the path. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next location.
Breaking news in Rockford. Multiple people stabbed in a neighborhood. Thank you for joining us at 5. I'm Dawn Hasbrook.
I'm Scott Shannon. Let's get right to that breaking news. A stabbing spree in Rockford where police say 4 people are dead, another 5 people injured. 1 is critical. The rest are in stable condition. Rockford police say the man who attacked them is in custody right now. It happened near the intersection of Eggleston Road and Cleveland Avenue. This is on the east side of Rockford, just after 1 o'clock this afternoon. This is a developing story. We'll have much more on this throughout the night.
Man accused of killing a Rockford teen on Sunday inside a local Walmart will remain behind bars until his trial. Winnebago County Judge Deborah Schaefer granted the prosecution's motion to deny pretrial release for Timothy Carter Wednesday. His next court appearance is set for April 9th. Carter faces first-degree murder charges in the stabbing death of Jason Jenkins.
Vigil to honor Jason Jenkins, who was killed while at work Sunday night. The 18-year-old Rockford High School student was stabbed by a stranger inside the Northridge Walmart. Hundreds gathered to show their support. People were asked to wear orange and white in honor of Jason. They lit candles and held a balloon release.
I come out here.
The vigil took place at the Northridge Walmart.
So we are currently at the next location. So it was just hopefully get through this. So this one is Lindsay Craig and Keith Fahreny. You know, I'm really bad with names. So Soto allegedly broke a window to get inside a home in the 4600 block of Florence Street and attacked Lindsay Craig with a knife. Keith Fahreny was driving by in his Jeep and witnessed the attack. Fahreny stopped to help Craig, and Soto allegedly attacked him as well. Don't let me lie. Causing multiple injuries. So does he still have the baseball bat from the last house? He attacked Lindsay Craig with a knife, so I'm assuming he still had the knife. Was that the katana? They didn't specify. So, let's see. Soto is said to have tried to steal the Fahreny's Jeep before police arrived and took Soto into custody. Both Craig and Fahreny are in the hospital with serious injuries. And God bless that man for helping that woman. The city of Rockford is partnering with Rosecrans and Rockford Public Schools to offer free emotional support and counseling services to loved ones and residents of the neighborhood. The services will be available 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Thursday, March 28th. So today we are recording this. It's actually April 8th, and we are having the solar eclipse today. So there's that as well. And from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Friday, March 29th at Flynn Middle School at 525 Ohio Parkway. And it says, clarification, the story has been corrected with an updated age and name spelling for Ramona Schupbach. So the reason that I really wanted to talk about this was because when I heard about this, you know, like, everybody was on high alert. Everybody was, like, staying in their houses and locking their doors. But honestly, it didn't matter because he broke into people's houses and killed them in their homes. But a lot of the news articles all stated that, you know, stabbing, Rockford, Illinois, stabbing, Rockford, Illinois, stabbing, Rockford. But it wasn't just a stabbing. He took that girl's baseball bat and beat them with it. And he beat that one girl to death with it. And he found that in her own fucking home. So it really just begs the question, like, you're not really safe anywhere, not even in your own fucking home. And you better make sure that you have something to protect yourself with in your own home. Because that's what the fuck is going on in this world. I don't understand. And I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if it's like this everywhere. But it is ridiculous here. And the fact that it literally happened 2 to 3 days after the Walmart stabbing is just another whole fucking thing right there too. So is it gonna get better? I don't know. I really hope so, but we haven't heard or seen anything else. So maybe we're on the downhill slide of this fucked up shit that's going on. But like I said, these literally happened like 2 to 3 days after each other. And I just wanted to point out that news articles will leave out stuff or clickbaity stuff, like headlines and stuff, just to get people to read the story, because, you know, horror always sells. But there's people behind this, like, and they mattered. And the ones that did survive, because I do believe they said that several of them survived. Where's my story? Yeah, several of them survived. So there was, I thought they gave an accurate number. I thought there was like 7 that was attacked, and then 4 that had perished from this brutal ass attack. But I am going to leave the video so that way you guys can see that as well, because I was looking at news articles from all over the country and I don't think any of them got it right. But if you guys want accurate shit, I'll put it in here so that way you guys can see what I'm talking about. And, like, just watch out for yourselves and keep an eye open, because you don't know what these people are doing and what they're thinking. And honestly, it doesn't even matter if you're in your own fucking home. So there's that. Anyway, all right, on that note, if you guys liked this video, give me a thumbs up. If you would like to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. And as always, I appreciate you so much. And please be safe out there. It's fucking nuts out there. Have a good one. Bye.